Hey, Moo Swan. Hey, Vicky.
Citizenship is no longer the
So Spot is eating.
in this country.
Well, I did get some antibiotics.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Charles.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna
So,
speakers.
I haven't been smoking that much, but you could tell from my voice.
So you have vintage.
I smoked 2 cigarettes today.
How
And
many?
yeah, so
And you wanting to sell?
I took the day off at work. I've been in bed all day long.
When I send the guys out, it's really hard to send them to somebody who only has one type of item. If you could bring them here, then that would be the easiest.
Hey, Aaron.
Awesome. I can figure this out myself. And since I know he's coming here, I know he's a motivated seller. I look forward to seeing you in person. All right, bye.
Forever in blue jeans. Thank you. Well, I think it's clearing up my system a little bit. Hey, Charlotte. Chosen one. Wolfgang. But it's a slow process. So, hopefully by the end of the week I'll feel better. I'm just a little droggy, have no energy, and now my voice is starting to go.
What about this over here? They've been making thrush since the 1960s. It's got the Angry Bird, great colors. You know, it's pretty good condition. Probably about 3.5 because it's two-sided. If he's willing to work a little bit with me, we'll make a deal here. How about it's plastic. I don't know, but it's old plastic. Lighting, restoration, a vintage car, thrush software, that's a household name. 325 is probably about the best idea, guys.
Oh,
Sure.
I like the graphics. I mean, subject matter is really
yeah. Well, right now I'm just eating antibiotics, which is, I think it's clearing up all the phlegm that I cough up every morning.
Yeah, which is kind of. Yeah, if the piece ain't in there, it'd make it tough. The piece is in there, it'd make it great. Yeah, let's do it. 300? Yeah. All right, I'll take it. Were you paying attention there?
what?
I bought something from the guy. Right in the back.
You bought a plastic sign with a chicken on it.
That's a Roadrunner?
He won.
I bought the thrush muffler sign for $300. I think I can get at least $450.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
You want the truth?
Ah,
It's like giving up one of the firstborn.
ah.
It's a local sign that was down here in town. Just didn't have as much sentimental value to me as a lot of the other stuff does, so I did let it go.
Your sign first or mine?
Your sign in.
Okay. There we go.
You did the impossible. I bought something from Benny.
Here's the deal with picking. Okay, it's not
So we're watching American Pickers.
the greatest thing I love about talking to any collector is their passion.
Oh, thank you,
The junker,
Vicky.
scrapper, that's the curator of the community.
I hope it's going to a good home, guys.
All right, just give me a minute. We're gonna go outside. I haven't been smoking cigarettes, but I can't. I've been smoking a lot less. Just give me a minute, please.
Yes, I'll marry you in the Elvis Chapel. I'll do a special. You know what, Timothy? You're such a beautiful person. I'm going to do a special dedication to you. Maybe they're having weddings in the Elvis Presley Chapel. That's what I was singing. We're calling to track. You are no friend. Because I love you too much. My cats tell me, Rosie, keep it going. Those were glory days. Believe what you're saying. We can't go on living with suspicious minds. Don't you think it was very lovely? I think I'm going to put a clamp on that just to hold that. I don't really trust that.
Rosie, when are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
In the morning?
Yeah, early, 4 a.m. Could you, it's 3. Okay. Okay. Could you, check in the evening for packages and sure. They will definitely be packages being delivered over the next few days. Okay?
Is there any way to do some
Something for you too.
I know.
Probably not till I get back.
All right. All right, hold on. Let me get my beer. So I'm a little under the weather. I've been kind of like I haven't showered in a couple days. I know it's gross. So I think I'm just gonna have to drink myself to sleep. I keep smoking. This is my third cigarette today, and I could really notice the difference between not smoking and just smoking a couple cigarettes. Oh. Oh. I know. I think I might take the day off tomorrow because I'm still sick, and it wouldn't be right for me to go to work and get everyone else sick. And I have 2 more days of sick leave, which means I actually get paid.
More of a show lady because we have a passion of bringing French cooking to, you know, the American audience, which I thought was quite commendable.
These pickers are trying to buy a 1934 Harley.
Money where her mouth was in the early days of WBH Boston.
Hey, Golden Streets.
television, she paid for her own beginning. To be able to get the mount for at least 20
I've not smoked any pot in 2 days, believe it or not. Yesterday I didn't smoke any pot. No wax. Let's see, yesterday. Yeah, I went to work Monday and Tuesday, believe it or not. Oh. So yesterday I smoked pretty much close to a pack of cigarettes.
Vegas, I don't think Nevada has a lot of natural beauty.
Hey, Remy. Well, I'm going to drink some beer tonight. I got 6. I think I'm going to take a day off tomorrow. Go to work Friday. Let's see here.
Yeah, I saw the beginning of it. Yeah, I'm very well prepared.
And I haven't been eating. I haven't lost my appetite.
Blackbird, did you get something to eat?
I did.
Because I had some chicken on the Saturday, so we got
All right. But for some reason I haven't
something to eat.
been eating that much. So probably going to lose some weight. Oh. Been actually trying to save money to pay my rent, which has been kind of scrounging all week. But I still, have enough to buy beer and cigarette. I haven't bought any cigarettes because I'm trying to cut down.
I like to be very prepared when I travel.
So how's everyone doing? It is Happy Hump Day? Oh, so been watching TV, been watching Brad Meltzer, right? He's got this Decoded show. So it's funny shit. They tried to do an investigation about the Bohemian Grove, where all the rich people come for a couple weeks and they spend it here. It's right next door. So they go on the property. They're trespassing, right? They've been warned not to go on there, and then they got arrested, right? It was funny as shit because they went to Sonoma County Jail here in Santa Rosa. That was funny as shit.
This will probably be the last of the seasonal astrology.
Yes, and that's what they said. It was funny. May the Force be with you, because Disney has a Star Wars thing on Disney,
Bring some tops and shorts.
and that's their commercial. May the Force be with you. I got a kick out of it.
I've got my
Hence May 4th today. So I thought that was a clever
leggings.
play on words.
I've got like 5 pairs of socks, 5 pairs of underwear, a few different bathing suits.
Yeah, I didn't know it was so close, because I've been to Guerneville, and it's just right next door to that. I haven't looked up the video. They probably don't have a video of it, because they got this big owl in a, like, I don't know. Looks like some fraternity for rich people or people in world power. Hey El Drifto, how's it going? Well, I'm taking antibiotics, and I've been having this weird phlegm problem for years, and I'm hoping it cleans it up. And then because I got sick, I was coughing up green phlegm, and Rosie noticed, and then one of the guys at work noticed, and he said you need antibiotics. So and I believe it's helping, but you still have to go through a transition because your body's like all fucked up and trying to heal. So yesterday I was coughing like nonstop, so I think it was from smoking a pack of cigarettes and being sick. Who knows? No, it wasn't that. It's a different one. Yeah.
Just about ready at Brentwood.
Hey, Max. Eisenhart.
Brentwood.
I think it starts with a Z. I'm not sure what it is.
Now that asparagus is getting a little bit of the juices too.
But it'd be nice if it helps me so in the morning I don't wake up and, you know,
So let that,
it's
solid
disgusting.
caramelize on that
So
bit.
I believe that's it.
I'm gonna be back
I believe that's what
Monday.
it's called, Max.
I'll be live Monday evening. I'll be staying in a hotel.
Mount Teresa.
I would stay in a real cute downtown hotel.
How long are you going to be in Vegas?
I'll be back Monday evening.
Okay.
Just think there's a lot of packages are going to come in. There's something for you too that's coming. So
Okay.
I don't want anybody to steal their shit off the front porch.
Okay.
Mailbox. I'll send you a reminder tonight. So just
All right.
Charlotte should remind you. You got something coming from you.
So you guys know what it is. What's it going to do? Is it going to help me? Thank you, Max. Yeah. So, since I still have a cough, that's why I didn't go to work today. And I called them and I said, you know, I've been coughing all day. They said, we figured that you didn't show up. And he said, you know, hope you get well soon. So I said, I'll call him tomorrow and let him know what's going on, whether I'm going to come to work or not. And now that I'm losing my voice, yeah, no, I'm not, because they look at me funny. They go, you're sick. What are you doing here? Go home. So I'm not going to go to work all, and then they had, go home. No, I'm just not going to show up. I never had a job that says, hey, you're sick, go home. Right? In Vegas, everyone has COVID. They're like, get your ass over there. No bathroom breaks. Right? Get the fuck out of here.
Paving job?
Uh-huh.
No bathroom break or anything? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was really hard. I would get a bathroom, but we would have to fight for one.
Man,
Yeah, I could take a piss around the building, but to go, if I had to go use the
thank
bathroom,
God you're in NorCal.
yeah, I mean,
They
so,
treat you with some dignity here.
yeah. So, it's one of those lines where you can't, you know, jobs where you can't leave the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the guy who's running the machine, he's just being a dick and doesn't want to give me a break.
I guess they think you're going to take a dump right on the line, you know?
Yeah, so, like, kind of blew up a couple times over that. Right? Like, I don't give a fuck what kind of gangbanger. I'm going to want to fuck you
Get
up.
at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Bring his pedal down to
But, you know, they were good to me, but kind of asswipes like that.
bring that. Get a nice charge.
So, yeah, I have a better job. They treat me better. Which is a blessing. Because, you know, the job that I was at, it was a job. I have to work 6 days a week to function, but didn't really make a paycheck.
No, I'm
Yeah.
going to Las Vegas. And my farm life real good on there.
And the work was a lot harder.
Not too foul. Not too foul.
But for what it was work. And I was very grateful and thankful, and it was good to me. And, you know,
Not safe.
the people I worked with were cool, so,
I'm not a big fan of steamed bread.
yeah, it was all right. I never got my tax return. Never got a stimulus check. I'm still waiting for last year's tax return. So once I go to storage, I'm going to get my paperwork and I'm going to go to
We got the internal temperature we need.
one of them tax places. The one guy at my job, he kind of smart with that, but he might help me. But That's what happened last time. Let someone do it and never got. Maybe it went in their bank account. Who knows?
Where the hell is it? Somewhere around here. I think we've gone long enough.
So this girl, she's the secretary for the guys in American Pickers. They're busy. She says, can you bring the posters down here? She's pretty knowledgeable about that. Because in Hollywood, we used to have poster shops. And then they all kind of went online. But some posters, like records, like this record, will be worth $5. It's the same record, but a different version of it or something is worth $1,000 or $2,000, you know? Posters, books, the same thing. So she's very knowledgeable about posters. She said this one, like, I've never even seen that poster. She's all, what's the condition? She's all, I could sell it for $100. I'll give you $50. I was like, all right. Hey, Gone John. So I'm drinking. My stomach's a little upset. That medicine, it kind of upsets your, not upsets your stomach, but you feel a little different.
Hey, Diary, how you doing tonight?
Oh, you guys can't wait for the cross-examination?
Not bad, just slopping it out.
I think that was a bad call. You know, I'm gonna smoke another cigarette. I'm addicted. Fuck. I only have a couple. I didn't buy any because
All right, lunch to eat morning, guys. Very good, doesn't it?
so he brought all that out. Of course, his fans are gonna stick with him, and her fans or women are gonna stick with her. But it makes them both look bad because it brings all their business, which is nobody's business. And I don't know if they're gonna get any money, but you mean it's all over the money?
A little bit out west there.
So me being a man, been very abusive in my relationships. Not that I have not been abused either. It takes two. Not physically, you know, but mentally. Yeah, it's not just one person is, and it takes two, believe me. So sometimes one could be worse than the other. Me, because I'm a man, I'll say it's always, you know,
I like mom.
it's her fault, right? Like, it's like Jimmy Buffett, right? Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. That's right. Uh-huh.
You gotta cut the bottom off.
And I know, yep, it's all her fault.
I'm leaving that stuff on.
Of course, because he's a movie star. It's like, how do you think O.J. Simpson got away with murder? Come on. Michael Jackson, all that stuff. You don't want to defame anyone.
Outside the room.
Look at, you know, goes with anyone. If our former president did anything wrong, people would not believe it. It'd be too much to handle.
I was at scintillating city council meeting. Did they eat that, dude?
And especially when drugs come into it, into the factor. Yeah, it's not good.
Help you, man?
And especially if you get to the point where you're blacked out. Okay. Yeah. That's a wonderful relationship, isn't it?
how the boss is getting old when he starts pretending city council meetings.
So I think it hurts them both, you know. And you get to realize no one's perfect, but it's no one's business.
Yeah, we can pick it up a little bit. Andrea,
It's a good thing he wasn't too much of a freak, right? Where she could get really all kinds of shit on him, you know. So whatever it is, that's just the normal shit that people go through, you know. For the most part. Something a little different. Do you remember our other former president? Right? Everyone got something wrong with him. He loved to put cigars, you know, in the puss and smoke them. Isn't that great? Right? That was his thing. It's nobody's business. You can't impeach the president for that. He's the president. Nobody's business. Shoot. Right? These Americans.
politicians here. You like the queen at all, or does she get on the nerves? Your queen.
Hey, Buttercup.
I like to see you on fire.
Yeah, sometimes drugs can do that, especially cocaine or methamphetamine. Those are sex drugs. People say ecstasy or whatever, but, you know. Well, yeah, I think they're a little different. Those are all sex drugs, right? When you go, hey, you want to do a line? Automatically, right? It's not like you're going up to a bunch of guys. Hey, you want to do a line? Unless you're friends, right? Who's the fuck out of here?
Let's put it this way, Dave. The queen is here on the front for what, 75 years or whatever? There's no politician or
I didn't realize Johnny Depp was that old, right? He looks good for his age.
she is.
And she still looks good, but back in the day, she was a hottie, wasn't she? Fucking A.
I think you'd agree with that. Thank you, AK, considering it's the first time you've ever
Team Johnny.
you can go sit on it and rotate.
I had the first Pirates of the Caribbean t-shirt, right, for the movie, because I worked the movie premiere. I worked the after party for the first one and the second one. I got the t-shirt from the party. And I don't know what happened to it. I lost it. I had a Mars Attacks t-shirt too. My friend let some kid wear it. No, well, we were all kids. I let him have it. Darn it, I love that Mars Attacks t-shirt. But I would get so many compliments from that Pirates of the Caribbean t-shirt.
I would say she's the most well-respected head of state quote-unquote, in the world today.
My friend Andy, he would always say, I played with Johnny Depp, you know, because they play rock and roll. And Matt knows him, or doesn't know Johnny, but we're all friends with the same crew back in the day. I should call him. I left a message on his thing the other day and talked to my friend Pollywog. So him and I always call him his wife, but it's his ex-wife or whatever. So his girl or ex-girl broke up with her husband, and it looks like Pollywog and his wife are getting back together and their kid. They're gonna move from Colorado to Connecticut. Can you imagine moving from Colorado to Connecticut? But I guess he's from Connecticut or somewhere, so.
So different. So say something for breakfast.
So it seems like it's very popular, the trial,
Well,
right?
most monarchies, yes.
It's a little part of Entertainment Tonight. You know, some people in Hollywood, they're all about acting and stuff, right? They live around all that Hollywood stuff, and that's all there is Hollywood this, Hollywood that, Hollywood this, Hollywood that. It's like fucking A. Hey, Miss Lulu, Gracie. The thing about living in Hollywood, well, because I worked in the restaurant business back then, and it doesn't matter. You see celebrities every fucking day, right? Depending on what job it is. But pretty much. Oh, you watched it on YouTube? You know, if I was a movie star or a rock star and I had to go to court, let's just say I had an ex-girlfriend that wanted to sue me for whatever, you know what, there's no cameras allowed. All that dirt ain't coming out. No cameras. No. Sorry. Oh.
Baltimore. I should give up this run. Really?
Gravy Train, what's up? Yeah, we're all quacking up as we speak. We need some green quack shit. Let's do some wax. Let's wax on or something. I haven't smoked pot. And, like, I didn't smoke any pot yesterday. I laid in bed. I went to bed. And then I laid in bed all day long. Can you believe it or not? I had no energy. And just got out of bed. Went and ate at Jack in the Quack. Right? And got some beer. And was like, well, I better drink myself back to sleep. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to take another day off. Yeah. Just so I could rest. I don't know if it helps because when I'm working or my mind's occupied, I don't feel sick. And you know how when you get to that, the sickness goes away and you work it off. But laying in bed and resting and stuff, I don't know. So I heard a couple sirens today and a car cruising down the street real fast. I don't know what that was about. Sheriffs are looking for someone right here. The other day at my job, right? This helicopter's right over the telephone poles. I'm driving down the street with a big old tree on a forklift, right? Like, in the middle of the road, it's almost hitting the telephone wires and shit, right? And the sheriff is like right over us, and I'm all waving and shit. My boss is behind me, making sure I don't get run over by traffic. That was the funniest shit ever. Yeah, you never see them fly that low. So that was unusual. So it's right here. Looks like it's almost focused at that homeless camp, which they did close off. Excuse me. So I'm not sure where all the homeless people went. I think down there in Roner Park, where they fenced them all off and put a thing where you can't see them, I think it looks much better. Yeah. Looks like it could be the bike trail. I thought it was closer, but no, it's further. On the freeway, it could be the freeway. We could go over there like Jacob TV, right? I know addiction's hard. Yeah. The other day, we had a shooting in South Santa Rosa, but I believe it was a kid who shot another kid, possibly gang related. But I think that's a little further because I don't really see a whole lot of gangbangers here. I see some homeless, but it's not like, you know, LA or the Bay. Yeah, being a shaman is a lot of, you know, you have to study. I would, you know, like to learn more about being a medicine man, but they say, oh no, you're something else. A little hard to keep the peace, all right? So that looks like the freeway to me. Cheers, Wolfgang. Forever. You know that stuff, I've only taken it for one day, but it cleaned up that stuff, right? But, so hopefully, you know, after a week, it'll be much better. It looks like he's shining his light on the freeway. Now he turned his light off. Yeah, it just flew over us. It's dipping out. It made a couple loops. Just from the location, I'm guessing it was probably on the highway and where the light was shining.
The British never left. You know how much real wealth in the world they still control?
No, I'm not in a Canadian reservoir. Is it making a loop? We have a moth. Oh, let me see you. Come over here. Isn't it weird how they fly towards the light? or to a flame.
Being blown by thank you, Ron.
So I went to Rite Aid, right? And the lady, she
Always love to see
she didn't use the coupon, and she said, "Oh, it's going to be this amount of money." And then so I said, "Oh, I have a coupon," because she obviously didn't hear me the first time. So she got her manager, and the manager said, "Well, let's see if it works," and he helped me, and it worked. So then I bought some Hot Wheels, right? I said, for the money I saved, I could treat myself, right? And I wouldn't have bought them, but I got SWATmobile, right? So it was a 5-pack. So we got this one, Metropolis SWATmobile, right? Because I like collecting police cars and fire trucks and stuff. Let's see, let's clean this up a little bit, right? But this one is a Batman. So I guess that's for Gotham City. And then we got a Batman helicopter, right? Part of the SWATmobile, right? SWAT team. And then we got some kind of new Batmobile. I don't know what kind it is, but it's supposed to be a Batmobile. This is for the Joker. It's like a pickup truck. It's like an El Camino, kind of. And then we got a Harlequin mobile, right? It's kind of cool, right? Harlequin, and then it's got the Harlequin thing, and it's got her on the hood, right? So Harlequin's part of the SWAT team now. Get the motorcycle? So they got psyched out. They said, "Oh, we got a motorcycle from Bonnie and Clyde, right?" But the couple's name is Bonnie and Clyde. It's not like the notorious, infamous Bonnie and Clyde, right? It's a couple who are trying to sell their Harley Davidson. So you got a motorcycle. Awesome. All right. Yeah. So they bought a 34 Harley Davidson. They got a Triumph motorcycle, and she bought a bunch of vintage posters, movie posters. So that was a good pick.
good shape. I don't want to leave anything outside.
All right, let's do some more wet. I got almost out of butane. I bought a huge thing of butane, but it doesn't work. Oh, it's a baby pincher bug. Look at him.
Bird,
Yellow.
Bird, be careful up on this deck. There was glass broken the other night.
Okay.
They
Oh,
forget
look at. Look, I got a baby pincher bug. He's yellow. Look at him.
Oh, they destroyed my plant.
He's so tiny. He's just a baby. Can you see him? Look at him. He's just a baby. He's yellow. Can you see him? For some reason, he crawled on my finger. He said, "Oh, I like you." Well, you're just a baby. All right, go over here.
helicopter's still here.
That's funny as shit. They're knocking on someone's door. They said, well, we were looking to buy stuff in here and stuff. And he's all, well, you got to talk to the wife. She's the one who makes all the deals. Oh, shit.
She's an artist.
Alright, let's see. Oh, we got the Joker on the SWAT team, believe it or not. Oh shoot, I put too much in there. I think it's too full.
Must be some kind of British thing or United Kingdom thing. That's a good idea. Make it think.
He said it does that when we overfill it. Darn it. I think we overfilled that one, so probably have to get another. No, the copper is still over there, a little further.
Right, thank you. Careful, that's a capital idea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got the knee brace. I got flashlights, I got the swing, the pack, swing bag, the side. No, I'm not gonna go on any spaceship, man. I refer you back
Well,
to January 1986.
how's everyone doing tonight? Emwall. Boss dog.
Don't spend money, Dave.
Well,
Won the lottery, right?
you know.
You're all set.
Yeah, I'm still sick as a dog. I'm not going to work tomorrow. Alright, we're going to melt this down. Right. Trip all this wax down in there. The helicopter's back. The thing about this wax is you could light it and smoke it, and then it collects wax, and then so it lasts a little bit, you know.
Thank you, Cheryl.
It's an Illuminati thing, right?
Thought about it now, it will be top of my mind when I go to Nike. Right in the morning line. I was working in my fastener business on St. Paul Street in Baltimore.
Well,
That morning,
you usually get like a gram for $15. It could be more, 20, 25. Sometimes they have specials, which is the ones I go for. You buy one, you get one for $1. So out of 7 months, I believe I've gotten like 5 or 6 of them. 2 of them were scraps, or 3 where I smoked them all. I think it could have been from Vegas. Let me think. No, I bought them here because my thing broke. And then put it all in there, and then all the new ones that I got, I put it in there. So I got 2 new ones, and then I had 1 left over, and then whatever wax I had in my other old collector, like from Vegas and stuff, put it in there too. So might have a hint of Topanga wax in there. So really not too bad. $15 for a gram, right? Because it usually costs $10-15 for a gram of pot.
somebody's got to pay for the taxpayers and Scott.
Drink brandy, I know. Cognac really works well for me. It's just a little pricey, but it really helps me.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of place we should be. I mean, he's not much of doing R&D, research and development.
That's the one thing I do like. I do like drinking that stuff when I'm sick.
Yeah, you missed the green Walsh you made. Your ship is coming in. LD would definitely grow. That's right, I got a contact.
Yeah, or carnauba, like car wax. But it's the extract. Like hash, you know, is an extract. Now we have new ways of extracting THC from the pot, and it looks like earwax or something.
Mr. D's in charge of do a capital job of getting that all.
Hey, thank you, Wish. Today says, well, I have a cold, so you know it takes a week or two, and then I have an infection through my lungs and my esophagus. So I got some antibiotics. Hopefully that'll clear that up a little bit, you know. So and I'm sorry I'm spitting so much. Yeah. So I just decided I'm not going to go to work tomorrow because I feel like shit. And I guess I'm very lucky that I have a couple sick days, you know. So I could actually take off Friday too, but I'm not really a workaholic. But for me to sit here and lay in bed and not do a fucking thing, like today was different because I actually felt sick and slept all day, you know. And my head's like foggy or fuzzy or some weird shit. Not from the wax or beer or anything. It's from whatever the sickness is. Hey JR, Flower Power. Good to see you guys. Gracie, are you still in here? I'm just a day laborer, so.
Well, you know, Dave, I don't know.
Yes, I've taken antibiotics before, and they said you have to eat them all, you know, because otherwise, yeah, relapse or whatever.
We don't thrive when we can walk over and make it feel good, right?
That would be nice, Buttercup. I think that's really important, but you know, I don't really have a bed. I was thinking about getting one, but I'm not sure, you know, because I want a nice one. And, I had a really nice one, right? It was one of those like memory foam beds, and it goes up like this with the feet and the head. It goes up like that and shit like that. When I first got that bed, I was like, oh my God. It took me literally months to get comfortable because I never had a bed that nice. It was like, what the fuck? But I think especially for my age, the bed is very important. So you want to get the best one and don't spare any expense, whatever it costs, because that's how you sleep, and it really matters, you know, to get a good night's rest or be comfortable in bed. So I think it's really important. Me, I'm kind of, you know, whatever. I could sleep on the ground, doesn't matter. But you really, you know, if you want to get a bed, you want to invest in a good one. You don't want to get $100 bed because it's not going to last very long, and the springs are just going to make you all lopsided. And so believe it or not, me, I don't need a box spring or anything, but they said they have a bed for $300 a queen, Posturepedic, or something, a good bed. And I think for, you know, if you use it every day, a year, that's $1 a day, right?
Okay, thank you, Shannon.
And I like queen beds. They're a little big for me because I'm single, but you know, when I lived in Wonderland and stuff, like me and my girls could sleep on my bed, right? Like I slept with 3 girls on my bed, just a queen, not a king, right? Like queen, perfect size.
I wish everybody that would subscribe to me would watch these things and comment on these. These take a lot of work to put these together. Uncle William, thank you, Craig. Thank you. Thank you. I don't play much.
Hey, boss dog, yeah.
But I'm tempted because Saturday is the Derby.
Well, I only have to eat them for 5 days, which is kind of weird.
It's really fantastic. Yeah, indica, not sativa, damn right.
Yeah, I would recommend getting a good bed if you're in the market or decide to get one. I'm thinking about it, but you know, this place, I'm not really sure. I talked to Rosie, but it's not a bad investment. So right now it's on sale. It's $300. When it's not on sale, it's $400. Okay, that's just for the mattress. Who cares about the box spring? Don't need one. It's just a mattress.
On Saturday because I love really good premium races and every horse is perfect. No bullshit. No finagling. No cheating in the back barns. Everybody wants to win. Thank you, Shanae.
So certain things you get in the habit of smoking, like streaming and drinking. That's when I really smoke a lot. When I'm riding heavy equipment at work, I smoke a lot. I noticed I like lit one cigarette up, put it out, smoked another one, fucking around, right? It's a bad habit, really bad.
I can almost get back into that white.
Get to bed.
That would be my goal.
I think it would be a good bet. You know, there's a lot of things that I want in life right now. I want a work table. So I got the 2x4s, but I have to get a piece of, you know, plywood. It's probably 40, 50 bucks. And would like to get a computer. Dreaming of a new bike. But beds are very important, you know. But I really want to work on my work table first, so when I come home, I just don't drink and smoke and don't do anything, watch TV. I could actually physically be creative and do something, you know, for me, you know. It could easily go into a pneumonia. I think so too. A bed frame? Well, I can't afford a bed frame. All I could afford is a mattress. Right? I could actually make a bed frame, a rinky-dink one.
Do you want to bet to make money, or do you want to bet to pick wins? There's a big difference between the two.
I think so. Good sleep is the key. So you don't want to be cheap on your bed, you know. I think out of all things, I think that's really important, because I learned that when I got the nicest bed I ever had in my life. Right? Yeah. I swear to God, it took me 3 months to sleep on that bed. I was so comfortable. I could feel every muscle in my body. I didn't know how to sleep in a bed like that, right? It took me 3 months to get used to that bed. I used to sleep on a shitty bed. Or a regular bed. Well, this room's a little small, so I don't think it's big enough for a queen. And I don't have a, you know, a girlfriend or anything anyways. I just miss my bed, because me and my girls could sleep on there. So 3 people could sleep on a queen bed comfortably. I think a full would be good just for me. Yeah. Full is kind of small. Even a queen looks small. I mean, it's not. It's kind of like not two fulls, but whatever the smallest one is. A full or a twin. Which one's smaller, full or a twin? So you don't want the smallest one, you want the next one over. Under a queen. A king is way too big. You know. Me, I'm 5'7", 5'8". So I think I need a twin. Or what was the one you said? Oh, a twin is, no, not the twin, the next one. Yeah, the next one. A full, or whatever it is. A waterbed? When we were little kids, right, we used to go over to this kid's house and jump on his waterbed, because his parents had a waterbed, right? We fucking broke that waterbed. Those poor kids got in trouble. Probably got their butt kicked or whipped or something. Right? We're all jumping on the waterbed. Like, I don't know how many kids, like 5 or 6 of us, right? All acted retarded, right? And fall off the waterbed and shit. Yeah, that shit broke. But we did it for a good amount of days before it broke. Yeah, so just a full would be good. Get a bunk bed, yeah. And then, you know, we'll pick days. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we'll sleep on the bottom. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and whatever, Saturday, we'll sleep on the top. And Sunday, I guess we'll just take turns.
No. If that was the case, nobody would play. Yeah, they apply to the gaming condition, but they don't make
To donate, yeah, I haven't really been doing the donation thing. I believe you could donate to Cash App. I put my PayPal on hold.
They did that when the pandemic was over. They held.
So I'm not sure. I do have a consultant, and if I turn on my PayPal and you donate to PayPal, he will convert it into Cash App money. Somehow, I don't know how. But I just kind of haven't really paid attention to that stuff in like over a month.
You know, Butterfly Rainbow, if I was willing to commit the time to play poker, but you cannot take a camera with you, it's a long. They adjust those machines from the central.
Well, that's good to know. So my friend Oli, right? He's an engineer. So he worked for this guy. I forget who he was, but someone. And the guy wanted a bed 40 feet in the air or something. So he made this bed, and you pull it up, and then you're like 40 feet in the air. And he's all, aren't you going to be scared of falling off? And he's all like, no. Can you imagine having a bed? And then you bring it up, right? Like 20 feet or no, it wasn't 20 feet, right? That's 2 stories. So like 20, 30 feet, 3 stories or whatever, like really high up there. So he builds this bed where you're sleeping in the, like really high up in the air. Isn't that just weird?
No, you're wrong, Rio Bird. You're dead wrong. You could not be more wrong. Look it up in the.
Yeah, he would tell me that story over and over and over.
Commission regulations for setting the hold for machines. They can vary the hold like crazy. If you're dead wrong, then you'll just have to live with it.
Oh, is that right, Grave Train?
Guys, on that note, I'm going to close it down tonight. I've got to be on the road at 4 a.m. tomorrow. So I shall see you guys tomorrow afternoon on the ride in.
I do, yeah. I feel a little something.
Wonderful moderators, thank you for everything.
All right, well, give me a minute, please.
For being here, and you guys make sure you're on the Rosie Murphy channel, as well as Rio Bird. You don't think the makers adjust them so each casino can set its own home? All right, guys. I can't help people sometimes. Have a good night. You win big. See you tomorrow. Blackbird. I'll see you Monday. Yeah, make sure to check for packages in the evening and the mail, okay? Yeah, thank you. Hope you feel better.
So my head is a little fuzzy. I only had a couple beers, but I only drank half my beers. I only drank 3 beers last night. I didn't smoke any pot, believe it or not. Hey, Kayleigh. Oh. So, I'm really not used to taking sick days. I did fuck up a little bit in Vegas because everyone was doing drugs, right? Bought this fucker something, right? He didn't want it, so then I tried to do. No, I couldn't do it all. I don't know. I missed a couple days work. And I had to go get tested for COVID so I could keep my job. Shit. So that was a wake-up call. Very proud of myself. I've never flushed a bunch of drugs down the toilet before, but I did that time. Oh, cheers. Yes, I will. And even if, you know, I think I might have to get out tomorrow and do something because I just can't lay in bed all day. I did it today, but my body seems worn. I've been sick for last Thursday. So today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. It'll be exactly 1 week because last Thursday was the first day. Oh my God, it was horrible. I went to work, believe it or not. Friday, went to work. Same thing. Did the weekend. Monday, went to work. They said, hey, well, you're sick. Tuesday, I had to go to work because at the other job site, my boss said, if you could come to work, it'd be great. So finally, got a day off today. And I'm going to take another day off tomorrow. And it just seemed like from day one it was bad, but never got any better. It just kept progressing. I think the antibiotics are going to help me, but taking them yesterday, so it's my first day, I feel like my body's going through some kind of something, and I don't feel right, whether it's the medication or the sickness. So yeah, and plus the people at my job are correct. I don't want to get them sick, right? If I get them sick, they're going to be going, hey, cocksucker, You got me sick, fucker, right? Yeah, no, don't want to deal with that. Friday, I could take that day off too on sick leave, but I don't know if I have that much in me, because when I go to work, I don't give a fuck how sick I am. It keeps my mind busy. I don't feel as sick, believe it or not. You know, laying in bed all day, like, I feel like some old fogey that can't get out of bed. So I think it's good to keep active, because once you get to that point, you're done. You know, if you don't keep on the move, or you don't, yeah, it's a done deal then. Oh, they drain you? Yeah, because I feel really drained. So that's what I'm going through. That's exactly what I feel, drained. So well, Rupert Dog and your kitty. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I seen your thing with the baby Einsteins. Oh. A mild treatment. Well, I don't feel like I have a fever or anything. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Kaylee. I'm okay. You know, I just feel drained. Like Golden Street said, I just feel a little drained. Yes, I haven't taken them with the antibiotics, because it said don't take antacids or things that have aluminum or magnesium. So I'm just going to eat the antibiotics. Hey, Dr. Doom. And then eventually jump on the vitamins, because when I first got sick, I took like 3 or 4 vitamins. Like, you're only supposed to take 1. And, you know, took more than I should have, just because I think, you know, it'll help. Have you heard that thing or seen it where he said, well, it says you're only supposed to take 1 vitamin. I'm going to take 10 vitamin C's, and 10 vitamin C is going to work much better than. So that was kind of the philosophy behind that. Like yogurt or kefir? You mean the stuff you smoke? Yogurt, I'm not a big yogurt. What is that? Japanese yogurt, right? They eat that. It's a bottle like this big. What is it called? Oh, is that right? I never eat that stuff. Yeah, who smokes yogurt, right? We need some Kiefer Sutherland, right? And some, what is the most popular yogurt company? Right, so Oli and Fran, Oli, my friend, he passed away. Fran's still alive and kicking. They would go eat yogurt. So they'd take me out to this fancy yogurt place. You get to make your own yogurt. Pick whatever kind you want. Put whatever you want in it, right? Like, it was like over $10 for you. Who spends $40 on yogurt? My mom would love yogurt, right? Me, I'm more ice cream. So sometimes I could be an asswipe and I go, oh, yogurt's for girls, right? Oh, who eats yogurt? Just girls. But that's just the way I express myself. I like ice cream. But yogurt, what's that Japanese yogurt? It comes in a little bottle. They drink that stuff religiously. Well, I haven't eaten, I've eaten one meal a day in about 4 or 5 days, believe it or not, for some reason. Had an appetite, but trying to skimp on the dollar, or just being lazy, or too worn out to go get something to eat. So I'm going to start looking like a methamphetamine addict at the end of the week. One meal a day. Usually it's 2 meals a day, right? The American dream, sometimes we get to do that. It's 3 meals a day, right? And with this job, I should be eating 3 meals a day and gaining weight. You know, but for some reason, the past four days, I've only eaten 1 meal a day. Can you believe it? I did that in Vegas because I couldn't afford to eat, or some shit. Heinekens were cheaper. Cigarettes were cheaper. Yeah. Yeah. But that's a good point. I think it is important how you sleep. And I think, that's how I first got sick, because I was laying on the floor. And I overdosed on beer. And it felt like I was dreaming. I swear to God, dreaming about, trying to breathe in my throat, because it was all going up and that's how I got sick. Right? And then the next day I had a dream about these lions. They were eating my buffalo, right? And then petting my lions. And what else happened? I told the dream in the stream, but probably played some music, so I don't know what else happened. It would be nice. You know what we should all do? We should all write down our dreams. Like, when you have a dream, write it down. And then we could all share it. So my last dream, it was sad because they ate my buffalo. I let them eat my buffalo, right? And then there was a snake, a beautiful snake, right? It was a yellow and purple snake. It wasn't a land snake. It was like an ocean snake, like an eel or some shit. But it was on land, and I was scared of it because someone said it would bite you, and I didn't know what kind of snake it was. So for some reason in my dream, I was scared of it and didn't catch it, right? But did catch it, like with the thing, and then it was weird because it was floating in the air. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, not just on the ground, in the air, and it kept coming towards me. Yeah, he was a beautiful buffalo. And I didn't actually see him eat him, but I know they were hungry and they were going to eat him. And then the aftermath. And then all the other life, all the vultures, the crows got to eat. Yeah, when I do notice, like, here comes Aurora. Like, if I stop smoking pot, like yesterday, don't remember any dreams today. But if I take a break from smoking pot, I'll remember my dreams. But I didn't smoke any pot yesterday, but I don't remember having any dreams today. It's kind of weird. We're out of cigarettes. This is my 5th cigarette today. We're trying to cut down. Oh, is that right? And it was weird because in my dream, I could see where the buffalo or the lion bit him on the head, and the buffalo, he was right next to me, like, and then couldn't remember anything. But after that, it was like you couldn't even recognize the buffalo after that. And then after, the lions were happy, and they would come up to me and pet them, like, not like these stupid cats, but pet a lion. Hey, Rupert Trog, how's it going? We're just waxing on, waxing off. Drinking some beer. We're waxing on and waxing off. I slept all day. I got a little fuzz in my head, but we've had that for a couple days. This one's a different kind. It's like the same kind, but so a little ironic. Because this guy makes reproductions. It's a 1944. This guy's got some really cool shit. His dad customizes cars. He built something in 2007. Like a production line of old Fords from the 40s. He said Walter Cronkite came to his shop. Walter Cronkite is an old newscaster or something. He said his dad slammed the door on his or said, you have to wait in line just like everyone else. Doesn't care about your celebrity status. So earlier today, with Brad Meltzer decoded, they're finding out the Bohemian Grove, they worship to this 40-foot owl. Yeah, the bed was 40 foot high. And the voice of the owl is Walter Cronkite, Bohemian Grove, right? Trying to recuperate off that wax set. Oh shoot. Hey, 78. Yeah, it's smoker's cough. That's exactly what it is. Well, that was from a wax hit, so. It's a combination of years and years of tobacco, and what doesn't matter, pot, wax, whatever. I smoked my first cigarette around 4 o'clock, and then from 4 to what time is it now? Is it 1 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, I smoked 5 cigarettes. What time is it? Is it 1 o'clock? It says it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It can't be 2 o'clock in the morning. We saw that stuff at Rite Aid. It was on the discount rack. But I mean, I never liked that stuff because my mom was a heroin addict and took a lot of pills. So I'm very scared of pills and stuff like that. I don't like to do them. I've done a couple ecstasy pills before, but now I think they're all fentanyl. And even if it was pure ecstasy, not good. That shit'll kill your brain cells. Better stick to pure psychedelics. With Mark Robert on the East Coast, the clock is wrong. So if it is 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11, it is 10 o'clock here. Thank you. So I believe it's 10:55, going on 11. That's why cigarettes is one of the worst addictions. Because it's really hard to quit. It doesn't matter how sick you are or whatever. Right? Oh, thank you, Bob. And I know that that's what makes me cough, because I've been trying not to smoke. And then my lungs calm down, and then I go on a little thing and smoke a couple cigarettes. Even if it's 1 or 2, I could pick it up and start coughing. It's weird, right? So, trying to cut back. So, I want to get to about 4 or 5 cigarettes a day instead of a pack or more, right? It's ridiculous. So I have a couple of cigarette butts, and we're going to cut it off at 5 cigarettes today. That's it. I'm thinking ahead, like, am I going to be able to do it tomorrow, 5, 6? If I buy a pack of cigarettes, right, how am I going to make sure I don't smoke at all? I have to hide 5 cigarettes over here, go down the street and bury the other 15, and then dig them up the next day or something. So those antibiotics, they don't really clear up my lungs, do they? What do they do? inflamed lungs. Jello? Was that like that carotene stuff? They clear the infection. Well, whatever. I was lucky enough to get someone to help me because otherwise I'd be twice as sick. All right, know the difference between a cold cough. I have smoker's cough, without doubt. Oh. Oh, darn it. All right. Last couple beers. Look, New York got some mountains somewhere. Can you believe it? Oh, fireman memorabilia. This guy's a fireman. Oh, fuck. That's the one that would make me all excited. Like the one guy, toys, same thing. You get all excited, right? The other guy's into bikes. He loves bikes, right? This guy got fireman memorabilia. Do you want to go watch it? How come we can't go inside and watch TV together? Isn't that just bullshit? Right. I'm stressed out. I'm smoking me a cigar. I know, I need a hot shower. I haven't showered in a couple days. Isn't that disgusting? Ugh. Alright, I have a cigarette butt. This is one of the 5 cigarettes. Okay? We're gonna fight fire with fire. And it tastes like shit, right? Because my taste buds are all fucked up. But still, let's light it. Volume. I was thinking helium, right? So tomorrow I'm gonna have the day off. I might stream. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but gotta do something. I don't want to sulk in bed all day, but I don't want to go to work and get everyone else sick either. So I'm wondering, Gracie jumped in here for just a hello. And that was it, and she dipped out. Well, it helped my lungs a little bit, or my whatever I was spitting up. So, did you guys see my new SWATmobile? Gotham City is that Metropolis Police Department, but it got no sirens on it. It got a sunroof or thing, but it got a new SWATmobile, right? It's a 2011 Dodge Charger. What do you think? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, huh? That's my new SWATmobile. Oh, look, I got a pill bug. Look at my little pill bug. Hello, pill bug. Look, they're so funny. Look like my Volkswagen bus. Let me see you. Let's go watch the fire department thing.
Not much. It came from my old firm.
I find a dusty, crusty, veneer peeled, really awesome display cabinet.
Turn
This
it
was
down.
in the property that you bought?
My old property. Yeah, it was in the old barn there.
I mean, really, to be honest with you, the only reason I'm interested in it is just because of the shape of it.
Right.
It's glass all the way around, and I think it's funky that the top opens up. But the veneer is shot, man.
It is what it is.
Can I move this off
Yeah,
the top?
move it if you want.
Let's see. Haven't seen one like this before. Arched in the front, opens on the top. It's awesome. But what are you thinking on something like
So these guys, they have a little bit of money, but the money they spend, it's like affordable. It's not like me. I want to go to auctions. Okay. And so I get a little clued in on what things are worth, even though I wouldn't buy it and try to resell it. But he's very knowledgeable about bikes, motorcycles, you know, things like that.
In my way, 10 or 11 years.
Throat spray?
Do me a favor by getting rid of that. The wheelchair's over there. That top one there was mine. I used to play wheelchair basketball. Oh, really? How long were you into that? I played for 17 years. Really? Yeah, I traveled all over the country. 2 years after I got hurt, I got involved with the local team.
Well, he's a firefighter, and then he started playing basketball in the wheelchair.
Exercise and all that.
How long ago were you injured?
It'd be 29 years this November.
So at first you were confined to a wheelchair?
Oh, yeah, I couldn't do nothing in the beginning. I was in full body cast. Oh, yeah, right from the beginning they said I wouldn't walk at all. I had to do more stuff than most able-bodied people.
I see that. You filled this place up. What Frank has been through would break the average person. But now, giving us a tour through a collection that he's built his whole life. To me, it shows his spirit and his passion for collecting.
I got some more stuff back in this little room over here. What?
So I'm a collector, not much of one. You know, I have about 20 Hot Wheels.
Did you specialize in anything in particular?
Oh, I like fire stuff a lot.
But I'm kind of a pack rat.
I'm a big buff
Yeah.
for fire stuff.
So here we are. The third room. Where's the fire apparatus? Where's the fire stuff? Where's the toy?
I have some cough drops, but it'll fuck up the taste of my beer.
It's ratty,
Right.
his foot's chewed off, he's got wires sticking out of it, and his pants are gone. That looks like you!
I know you guys. It's fine. Get away from me.
Doesn't that look like you?
Yeah.
It never ceases to amaze me that almost every week there's something that looks like You know who that is, don't you, Frank? It's Emmett Kelly. This is a guy that's like America's favorite clown. 1930s, yeah, but he was a hobo, exactly. This
He's
is
a
the
hobo.
guy that created that look. This is the guy that made you romanticize about being a hobo. You know about the
Oh, here comes Socks. Hey, Just Jen. Just Jen, how's it going? So good to see you.
$20 on it.
Hope LD's doing well.
He's got a blown out foot. His pants are missing.
He's still cooler than hell.
Fade.
Yeah, now he's a decent thing.
23.
23.
So we got socks.
You don't know how happy I am that you guys got together on that.
Look, he's hungry just with the dry food.
Amazing piece of American
Do you want some wet food?
It looks like Frank.
Huh?
But even more. So all these buildings are full.
Yeah, I'm ready. Please.
I want to see some firemen
That's a big
memorabilia.
girls by.
Where's the fire bell? Where's the helmet? Where's the suit?
That's right. That's what we want.
Hey Frank, remember this thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I found a lamp.
It looks like a Tiffany's, but it's not.
You know, it's not the oldest one. It's
Nice looking lamp.
But it's still nice.
a little bit here. What do you got on something like this?
I'll buy that in a heartbeat.
About 75 on it.
You buy it.
I'll take it. 75 all day long.
This place is huge.
It's bigger and bigger.
It's a beautiful lamp. Not Tiffany's, but still.
I mean, it's got to. This is it. It's the best building. It's got the best roof. It's got the most area. There's cars in here. Oh, you got fire trucks?
Yeah, he's got fire trucks. He got a fire truck toy.
29 Miracle of France. The other one's a 1937 Brockway.
Every kid's dream, man. You're right on the fire truck.
Fire trucks are great. I can't fit him in the van. He's got to have something that I can actually carry out of here.
Well, we got some new cat food for him. Right? This one. He hasn't had this one before. This one, no, he's had that one. But we went to a different place. He hasn't had this one. This one is turkey and giblets. Right? So we'll give him some of this. He doesn't know what turkey and giblets are.
Put this together.
I got arrested at it once. I stopped because I was the only one that could catch because I was slowing this thing.
Looks like a blacksmith made this thing.
I mean, that's heavy duty. He's pulling it out. Fire it up. Go Corporate.
Turkey and giblets. You get giblets. Right.
People started putting real engineering into making these things. A lot of big drivers from like Formula One, NASCAR, racing racing.
So I know it's cat food, but it's not the same thing every day. Because he don't know what the fuck giblets. I don't know what a giblet is. But he hasn't had it before. None of the other stores have it for some reason.
The retail price. If you want to be the guy that gets the $3 I can't be the guy that buys it for $3. But I understand it. I mean, seriously.
250.
I'll tell you what. I'd do 200. I'm gonna put it at 400, and some guy's gonna give me 300. That's the way that's gonna roll.
All right, you boss. I love it.
So he gets the same thing every day, but still, it's not my fucking cat. And after feeding this cat and the other cat, that shit adds up, right?
Meet Dawn. She's a nurse, and she wakes up early to keep you safe. So
And the thing about this cat belongs to someone. So whoever owns him,
easy to slip
he gets more. They're not my cat,
and wipe dry in seconds.
right?
They're great on the go and slip resistant on surfaces and for messier situations.
But his coat looks nice,
fluid
right?
repellent.
He look healthy.
Clean in seconds. So at the end of the day, they keep Dawn feeling comfy.
Yeah, make a beer run. Maybe Mama Crow will do it too. Starbucks run.
Actually, Smarty Pants, it's pretty affordable. Alexa, set the temperature to 68 degrees.
Okay.
Amazon Smart Thermostat. Perfect for imperfect homes.
I'm from the police, sir. My name is Columbo.
It's quite an opening line, Lieutenant.
Sure don't look like a policeman.
I saw two men, and the one in the bathrobe shot the other man.
Hey, Surfer Boy.
Fact is the murder weapon, isn't it?
Lots of garlic, huh?
We stick together. We're perfectly safe.
It's your world, your future.
I can't protect you from what might happen next.
Well, right now we're just gonna work on lots of Heinekens. I'm sorry. Not a lot, just 6, right? Lots, we have to get 6 more.
Is it time for your story to be told? The World Bubba Tour.
Where is my beer? All right. I lost it. All right, don't move. Oh, it's over here. All right, we only have a couple more. Let's turn the light on. Socks, let me see you. Let me pet you. Can I pet you? See, look, I could get close to him. And he not scared. Hello, Socks. Let's turn the light on. Can we see the light? Look at how... Can I pet you? Can I pet you? Come here. Socks. Oh, here comes Aurora. Here comes his girlfriend. She always following him around. Socks. Look, we got all these bugs running around because it's springtime. A bunch of earwigs. Spot. Alright, whatever. Eat your stuff, I don't care. Thank you, Flower Power. Thank you so much. You have a good night. I slept all day. I'm going to try to wind it down. Hopefully I don't have to go out and hunt some beer down. So believe it or not, when I'm sick, alcohol helps. Like, that's why I love drinking cognac. This is my 5th beer, and I'm still sick, but I feel better. Yeah.
Okay.
Wildflower, I rested all day today. Oh, look at Aurora's here. Look at Aurora. Oh, she's chasing him around, right? Oh. Kind of weird. I haven't smoked any pot in like 2 days. I smoked that wax today. What did you see at the box office? I miss Batman. It's not playing anymore. That's what I'm looking for, is the firefighter stuff.
The money's flowing, the deals are flowing. How much for the recipe book? See the cookbook.
Hey, Just Jen. Right on. Thank you so much for dipping in.
$10. Get him out of here.
I'll take it. Oh, Frank, look at this. Industrial lighting is something I've been buying a lot for the
Just Jen, so good to have you in my chat. You have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Alright, hey, I like it. I can't get my money out of my pocket fast. How about this trike right here? It's got the teardrop seat, total airflow.
Oh, nice.
73. You're working with me.
Ah.
Play for every last dollar. $3 is a beer.
Alright.
He's all $3 is beer. He said $70. He said $73. And then he said $73 is beer. Right? Heineken's probably cost $3 or whatever he likes to drink over there, right? Over here they're $4. But it's California.
Man, you got this sucker packed.
Oh, I love it in here. Yeah, I'm here a lot.
What do I smell? I smell oil. Do I smell carbon tetrachloride? No. Do I smell anything to do with firefighting stuff?
That was pretty cool. He drank good beer. I don't know what kind.
You're an oil guy. I think in a normal situation.
Oh, the other guy, he loves oil cans and stuff like that.
Exactly. You were too jacked up. You didn't get the blinders on, dude.
This is a nice piece.
Yes.
See if it works.
Kinda.
The klaxon horn is an accessory piece for a motorcycle or a car. These are getting harder and harder.
It's probably not the best for when you're sick, but it helps me here because I were already cloudy first. And then drinking the beer, it makes me different cloudy, so I don't have to worry about that other weird cloudy, better cloudiness or something. Right? Yeah.
I mean, I've seen this dance card before, been there, done that, played it. 125. Let me do it for you, Frank. 150. Then I started negotiating. I already knew what it was going to be. 130. I can't. 150. Kenny? No. I can't buy it. Might as well try to sell. I'm trying to keep in the game.
What's the bottom dollar before I put it back?
You tell him again?
150.
That's all right. Make me feel like I'm getting a good deal. 135.
145.
Hey, let me walk.
You are getting a good deal. 150.
Let me walk out of here with some pride. 140.
5.
Figure out if you're gonna wear a blue coat or a gray coat. Okay. 145.
Yeah.
All right. Who's gonna do a shake?
What is it?
This is the kind of piece that when you put it on your bike, you're a proud dude, man. And if nobody notices that you're a proud dude, you're gonna honk at a car.
It's a horn. Look like a horn. $145.
Am I coming here?
He didn't budge on that one.
Authorized.
Dang. Frank, you're gonna freak.
Oh, this is all his fire department stuff.
I'm here. Pretty cool.
Look, he's so happy.
I was a fire inspector 25 years. I want to see what somebody really
Oh, he was a fire inspector for 25 years.
already. Hey, look at the sides of the spotlight. That came off.
Wow, had no clue. A fire inspector for 25 years.
And I look in, bang, there's a searchlight. Yeah, electrified.
So I'm more fire department than SWAT team or police officer stuff.
It was manufactured by a company from upstate New York called.
That is so cool.
It's got a great look. What do you get for something like that?
I'd have to like $300 on that.
300?
300.
We're real close. I was thinking 250.
I'll think about it.
275.
I'd like to get 300 out of that. That's
Yeah.
a very nice piece.
Give him 300.
Get some money rolling here. I want him to know I'm a serious buyer. No, and I'll take it for 300.
Yeah.
Try.
You bet your ass you will. 300.
I like it. This could be a decoration for somebody, or they could use this as a functional piece. What a great line.
So they go for 4.
I like that.
It's got a nice color to it. This is awesome.
Puffy cakes, Mr. Okinawa,
What can you tell me about
and Miss Cinderella.
Yeah.
I think it's a Dayton.
He's got an older toy here. It's kind of like a hill climber. It's got a little weight on the back.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to watch TV.
It's in the 20s or something.
It's in, you know,
Oh my God.
a little damage on this.
It's a 1920s fire truck toy.
Got the driver.
Huge.
He's the original guy. Mm-hmm.
You can put your surfboard on it, right?
I'll go
Let's
like
see.
400 on that thing.
400.
They're hard to find.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Them are real hard to find.
1920s.
275.
375?
275.
He gives him
Yeah,
275.
that's only 25 down.
I'll go to 350.
I do. That splits you in the middle at 300.
I paid almost 300 for that thing when I bought it.
Well, I'm gonna stick it. I'm gonna stick it.
350s. I'm gonna stick at my price too.
He's pricing his fire stuff too high. I was hoping for a fire sale, but instead, I'm getting hosed. Hey, Frank, I see
Yeah, but he paid 300 for it.
Down here. All of a sudden, there it is.
Right.
I see his small
Yeah.
fire extinguisher collection.
I bought it for 300. Also, it's cheaper.
Right here.
250. Yeah, no.
For years, he's got the old ones. He's got the carbon tab. He's got the pumps. What about the Surefires? I know you're gonna really love these. They have these like in different plants and stuff.
Yeah.
Red Comet made them 3-pack, 6-pack, 12-packs. This is a 6-pack of carbon tetrachloride grenades. These things were outlawed midway through the 20th century. Back in the day, you throw these at the base of the flames and they would explode with the liquid all over.
Carbon tetrachloride, which is what the balls are filled with, is a hazardous substance. You know, they put out the fire, but the fumes put out the people.
You know
For
what?
something like this.
I know, the book's probably around 350 or something like that.
That's
You go
beautiful.
275 on it. It's pretty clean. It's like almost mint.
Well, these didn't
Yeah.
have use. You know, they sat up on the wall and you weren't playing with them every day. You don't see these all the time, and then sometimes when you do find them, there's 1 or 2 missing. You know, at 275,
So, take
I
it.
think there's a little room left on it. I can make a little bit. I'll take it. All right. 275. Well, I still think there's a little money left. You don't find them everywhere, and they're in great condition.
Those are beautiful.
It's pretty cool. Let's go out front with me. I enjoy having Mike and Frank here. They were smiling guys. I'm happy that
Oh, look at that. What a beautiful piece of furniture.
Frank, it was a pleasure.
God bless you, my friend.
tired digging through a lot of this stuff, and he's still going for it. He's definitely got a big heart.
See you, Frank. See ya. Learn a little bit more.
It's a pretty good show. They get to meet all different kinds of people, and they get to shop for
After we finally
whatever.
the problem with the sewer line a few weeks ago,
We're gonna move the building over 4 feet.
those construction guys have been working their tails off.
That's where you're shutting the man door with the transom above it here.
The girders are going up, the walls are starting to go up. I'm amazed at how fast this process works after, all of the big stuff is done. The best news is that the bricks for the outside of the building are finally here. I did a lot of research. And I
So you're gonna get a new
found
building.
in Illinois that makes each brick by hand. So no two bricks are the same. This place is going to look like a 1930s garage, which is exactly the aesthetic we were looking for. I'm really hopeful that they'll start that brickwork by the time the guys get back from New York.
Let's see. I think they're getting a new building.
Away from the construction of the new store to give me and Frankie a lead.
We're heading up to meet a guy named John. I guess he lives in the mountains.
This guy's gonna be like the Jeremiah Johnson of junk.
Probably.
Oh, I've never seen it, Surfer Boy.
A lot about what this guy has, but he's been trying to get us set up for a long time.
All right, so you know where you're going.
My GPS is right here.
Whoa, wait.
Moonson, you're going to school?
That's what it says. Keep on going.
It's got like 9
And the funniest shit
signs on it.
is the other guy, he trying to dress like the other guy, so they kind of dress alike, right? It's the funniest shit ever. It's like twins. Or the Men in Black or something.
The GPS just went out. So I go that way or this way?
They gotta add something to this show. I think it's funny shit because they both like the one guy's trying to copy him, but I think it's just staged, so they look alike or something.
I've seen resorts that aren't this nice. This place is like a paradise. I can hear the birds chirping, the wind in the trees.
It's a real log
I
cabin.
wouldn't mind living here.
Where are
He
we?
said it was kind of like a big cabin place, so this looks like it.
Yeah, it's a real log cabin. Oh, you got a lake or a little pond.
His own little sanctuary here.
Yeah.
This guy's rolling. Hi. The door opens. And wow.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm like,
Camilla,
We're looking for a guy named John. Frank.
is he expecting you?
yeah, we spoke. Yeah, okay. Whoa, man, this place is perfect.
Hello.
Hey, are you John?
I am.
Hey, you talking to Danielle on the phone?
Danielle's friend.
Yeah, I'm right.
What is this?
So the resolution of a conversation I had with Danielle out in Iowa.
We're gonna get rid of some things.
Well,
It's about time.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah, you are. My daughter is with me. Here.
Can you take it all?
It's his daughter. She's hot.
The past 50 years. Garages, the doors in, we have filled to the brim with things.
Oh, it's just like the outside.
When you first walk into the place, it's got a great presence. It's rustic, but it's sophisticated.
It is very.
No, this was built in 1884.
So it's upstate New York,
Which was the
right?
number one wood in
Lots
the
of money.
United States for 230 years. I'm John Atwater Bradley, founding trustee of the Awasting Reserve, a nonprofit land trust. And as a Boy Scout, I started out with a fascination for this mountain range. It's called the Shawangunk, which means place of the white rocks in the Indian tongue. And from there on, I gradually, with colleagues, acquired a few thousand acres of land to
Wow.
preserve and protect it, and yet to enjoy and make good use of it.
Beautiful.
Here you go. What's the significance of these? Frank's been to Oktoberfest and lacrosse, what, 31 years in a row? 30 years. He's going to be a fest master.
They have ambassadors with Festmasters Ball, and stuff
And
like
this
that.
happens in Wisconsin.
Lacrosse,
It's the
Wisconsin.
big one. It's
They
the
called it Lena Hosen.
Yep.
Jeremy. Drinking beer.
The thing for.
Is this something you'd sell?
I would consider it.
What are you gonna do with those?
Oh, I would wear them.
No, they would fit here.
These are beer drinking pants right here.
All the photographs we have from the 70s is him wearing the Lederhosen.
It says Germany on the back. West Germany.
Well, my grandfather was ambassador there.
My father has lived.
Hey, T-Mark.
Every single
Good evening.
place you pick up has a story.
To Italy, France.
And these were what I wore. Well, they're wonderful. I mean, that's pretty old, and it's never required any cleaning. Give me an idea what you think they're worth.
How about $50?
If you could do 75, I think we have a deal.
How about 65? I think
If you'll wear them, I'm happy. That's part of the deal. You'll wear them.
I mean, not today, but
Yes, I'm in for that.
Huh?
As a fest master, you gotta look the part. These are gonna be just perfect for me. Now that piece over there is from the film Analyze This.
Robert De Niro?
Robert De Niro.
Okay.
Right? When I bought it at auction for Robert De Niro, who was a friend of mine.
We got a piece from the movie Analyze This.
I know this guy, and then all of a sudden, bam, he's dropping Bobby De Niro's name.
These chairs were a gift by.
Oh, he's got pictures of him with him.
He was giving up his Monte Sacro estate in Venezuela.
He's got a table and chairs from
Interesting life.
Robert De Niro.
I can't wait to see the rest
Beautiful.
of this stuff.
Those are worth some money. That's what you want. I think if you get the right type of furniture, really good. That's why I like watching Antique Roadshows, because I would love to go to Bottoms and buy something. Yeah.
To know where you're going, you need to know where you're from. Why? The Eau de Parfum and the new Eau de Toilette, Yves Saint Laurent.
What if positive change was only one design away?
But I'm more like a yard sale or a, what are those guys, pickers, but
A change in the conversation.
not really. I only collect Hot Wheels and rocks
Beginning with one thought.
and don't have very many rocks. Should I take some cognac?
We say,
I don't have to work tomorrow.
so, what will you design today?
With cognac? That stuff does help me.
Peacock's the place to stream new movies every week.
This is a little pricey.
The biggest blockbusters. Come on! Your favorite films.
Like a dream.
I'm going to have to sit down.
Oh, you gotta go to school in 8-hour shifts tomorrow? Well, you'll be busy, so stay busy. Yeah.
So grab your popcorn. Better get ready. Because Peacock's streaming hit movies to love. Perfect. Streaming on Peacock.
George Wallace, I don't know, are you being disrespectful? That's the one thing we do not want. Let's just say you're disrespectful somewhere, you're gonna get shoved right up your neck or your ass or in your heart. So I know here it's just a bunch of lip service and we can't really do that kind of stuff, but you want to be respectful. So I don't know what you mean about chilling, Golden Wallace. Or George.
Everyone knows eating well and exercise are a big part of losing weight. WW's new program actually teaches you how to do it.
Let's see what you said.
And I always knew that healthy eating was important. WW helped me.
So I'm not sure what you're talking about,
Tools to develop healthier habits for a lifetime.
but I definitely don't want you taking my chat
What's your favorite zero?
like you're some OG queer fucker, right?
Okay, we can't be friends anymore.
Download the WW app today for a 14-day.
I missed your first joke.
Hi there. With the Martha Stewart and Marley Spoon meal kit, you get free.
Okay, I got it. You ever have some nappy-headed nigga trying to tell you you are Lost Tribes of Jacob? No, Jacob. All right, just chill. I kind of get it because it's a religious thing. Maybe that's your little ha-ha. We all have that. I'm not sure what it was.
You're funny.
I don't have the patience. All right, a little ha-ha. Just try to be more respectful, George.
I'm sorry.
Of Dinotopia. So cheers, we're almost on my last beer. I'm not really tired. I finally made the decision I'm not going to go to work tomorrow because I'm still sick. I might have to go to the liquor store, believe it or not. Yeah.
You get sleep,
I would like to eat more than one meal a day, but I don't know what to eat. This sounds appetizing.
We got southern sauce, barbecue, hot sauce. We got our own sauce, so mumbo sauce. So welcome to DC.
I might stay a while.
Yeah, please do.
So yeah, they have a different kind of sauce. I don't like watching cooking shows because it makes me hungry. Wild turkey bourbon on homemade moonshine tickles my fancy. Hey, Moo. Well, I rested all day. Yeah, I didn't get out of bed all day. I was a little worn or drained.
It was actually a Girl Scout camp until we took it over to their little cabins throughout the woods.
The Girl Scouts were a sort of pro bono concern of mine, and I helped them out, found another property for them on the Delaware River.
Wow! Our first barn, and the place is stacked. This is a great sign for today. Oh man, this is cool, Michael. Look at that.
Everything's organized.
Another old sleigh.
JB, where did you get this at?
That came off a building near Cornelius Vanderbilt's house.
Cornelius Vanderbilt's house?
Yep, I loved these old symbols that were found on the tops of buildings.
Oh, it's
that showed
beautiful.
wind direction and so
It's
forth.
gorgeous.
These pieces were expensive. They were status symbols.
Yes.
These farms were on the East Coast. You're not going to find something like this on a back road in Iowa. Your repairs here,
Well, those
here.
are bullet holes there.
No, I saw that. That's character.
Uh-huh.
You deal with that, but this stuff has been painted yellow. It was
gorgeous.
gilded at one time.
Yeah.
So how long have you had this?
30 years.
Let me bring it up in the light.
Ooh.
So there's this severe damage here and here. Part of his leg is missing here and his tail's gone. There was a model called the Black Hawk where the horse's mane was flamed like this. This one is the Black Hawk, which I think it is. It was made by Harrison Company right around the turn of the century. This is a very cool piece. Let me ask you this.
He's
is it
very
something
knowledgeable.
you'd entertain selling?
Oh, yes, very much so.
Do you have an idea what you want for it?
Well, I think I
Yes, George, that is true. It's just all about the drama and stuff.
think it was
We get that, George, for sure.
I pay $800.
But I think YouTube and all them fuckers censor shit.
made my day.
So we do respect freedom of speech. We just don't want someone taking over the chat with a bunch of, things that can be disrespectful or offensive to others, just to stir it up. So we would just want to keep it all positive, good vibes, much love,
Originally, they were to train people to mount a horse correctly. Now you see people using it at the Olympics.
Pretty much. Nothing going on here. Very boring stream. Drinking a couple beers, coughing my fucking lungs up. Watching the American Pickers.
I bought at auction for Robert De Niro. It was to be for his new
So him and Robert De Niro were friends or something.
from that movie.
Let's see.
From Raging Bull?
Raging Bull.
Raging Bull.
Is he coming back to get it?
I've left him messages the last 10 days or so, waiting to get it to him. All it needs a little leather care, and it's held up very well.
What would you have to have for something like this?
I don't like it. Much prefer you make.
Make you an offer?
Yeah.
$350.
Come on.
Can you raise it?
$365.
Sold.
You got it. All right. I like it.
See.
If Robert De Niro wants it now,
Yeah.
tell him to give me a call.
Oh,
Will do.
the best thing about Frank buying the pommel horse is that De Niro doesn't have to scream my dad's calls anymore.
Ah! De Niro's all, I don't want that fucking thing.
Go on. You're fine, Bobby.
I'm seeing all these gear patterns.
These were used as molds to build gears.
Yeah. During the Industrial Revolution, factories ran on gears, and making gears was big business. These wooden patterns made the molds that the liquid cast iron was poured into. The fact that these patterns were made out of wood made them light enough to carry around the foundry. And it's fitting that these gears are in a barn on the East Coast because the industrial age of America took place here.
Everybody who's seen them likes them.
Yeah, I mean, they're just a cool statement piece.
Yeah.
They're works of art.
Yeah, they are. I agree with that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got 16 of them.
Right.
Are you guys
What do you think on
listening?
the price for all of them?
What do you think, Dad? They make great table bases
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the glass top.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
can really repurpose.
Oh, that's really very well spoken, Surfer Boy.
So we're in the 2,
Yes.
3, 4 or 5,000.
because things get a little twisted.
I'd be happy to have you because I
Dip the grilled cheese in tomato soup.
2,000 for 16 of them. You know that's only $1.25 a piece.
I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah, I'm quick on that.
He is. He's an artist. Why don't we do this? On all of them, a number that I can live with, that I've got some margin on, 1,500.
1750. Hard.
I can't do that.
He stood his ground, and I kind of thought that maybe I could flick my hair and get an extra few $100s my way, but it wasn't that easy.
If you value these higher because of the repurposing factor,
Yes.
then you have to understand the money you have to put into them to repurpose them
I do,
into
fine.
anything.
So we can do 1,500, and we keep one of the gears, and we keep one of the chandeliers. As soon as somebody else wants something, or they see value in something, you're like, I kind of want it now too.
1,600, I'll take them all. I want to put them all together, do a big old bundle like Frankie says, and just get the deal done.
That's
Okay,
you.
so now we'll go to 1713.
1713.
Yep, my lucky number. I just went down. I felt like I just compromised.
16, and you can keep a wheel.
All right.
There you go. That wasn't too bad.
Dang!
No.
He won? Can I say that? It's like really hard for me to say he won, but I think he might have come up.
Yeah, she made her bend over, or he made her bend over and work that deal. She couldn't just blink her eyeballs and go.
John, what are you doing in this pump extinguisher? This is what I was hoping to find at our last pick. This is a
Oh, that was good.
fire extinguisher, probably from the 30s. It's one of the pump ones with the original hose still intact. This is a fire
Hey, Golden Streets. I'm tired too, believe it or not. I slept all day.
This is a cool piece.
I have another beer, and I think I'm gonna probably go to bed.
No, it's not a fire extinguisher. It's wood.
I think those antibiotics are very draining.
Make it 40. 45. Make it 42.50.
So last round.
These carbon grenades I got Leonard Franks and this pump extinguisher. I'm getting
One of these days we're gonna go shopping again and get some food.
every week. The biggest blockbusters. Come on, your favorite films.
You know, I've been dreaming about having lunch meat and making a sandwich and stuff. Because otherwise I have to go outside and go to a taco truck or something.
So grab the popcorn.
So
Because Peacock's streaming hit movies to love.
I think we will go shopping in the next, week or so. If I get some helpers, this one guy could drive me to Food Max and help me. I think Food Max is okay, as long as I don't have to. They always give me a hard time about bringing my bike inside, so that's the one thing that makes it difficult.
The Roomba J7 Plus robot vacuum knows where to clean and where not to. iRobot, so you can human.
Tell me how much weight you've lost.
In all the Mexican markets and whatever, it's not the same thing. I don't know how we're gonna smoke 5 cigarettes a day, but it'd be nice just to have a sandwich. I don't really want to go out and eat because then I'm gonna have to go get some beer, probably buy more cigarettes. But maybe that's best. I got potato chips. So guess we'll try to get some rest. have no idea how much cut down. I smoked 5 cigarettes a day. Oh, my phone's dying. Alright, so we're at 5%. Well, my stream's gonna end soon anyway, so smoke my last butt. Where for sliders? I just want a turkey sandwich or a tuna sandwich. I still have some tuna just to make something to munch on, you know. Which I'm usually lazy and don't really do anything, and the place is a mess. But you know, if you're hungry, you can always make a sandwich. So I miss those days. It's almost half of the year. It's the 5th month, I believe. And really haven't done a fucking thing. I'd like to get a work table. Made a couple prints. Just functioning, seems. So we want to make a statement or an input or a, oh, look at this spider. Oh, he's so cool. Look at him. Let me see you. He's kind of like a daddy longlegs, but he's a little different. He's going that way. I want to catch him. Oh, he's such a good looking spider. He's a different kind. Oh, look at, he's not a daddy long legs, but he got long legs. And he looked different. Such a good looking spider. Here, let me show you. Let's see if he'll say hello. Hello, spider. Let me see you. He's really good looking. Oh, did you see my new SWAT team? The Batmobile and stuff. Alright, we're just... Alright, we'll do one more wax hit.